Y'all, I flipped my car. So yeah, I flipped my car, but I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
Welcome back to my channel. I feel like my TV is still loud, or maybe is it just because I can hear it and it's like right here, but y'all can't hear it. Whatever, y'all don't care about that. Y'all are here to see, bitch, how you flipped your car, and I'm gonna tell you how I flipped it. My name is Brittany. Today we are gonna talk about how I flipped my first car before I got my heart placed.
Damn.
Let's start a little bit from the beginning. Also, this is a smoke sesh. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I do not feel like rolling right now, so got what's left of yesterday. Not too much, cause shit, your girl not even, I gotta stay focused. But yeah, I'm gonna take a couple hits and then we can get started. From the beginning, got my license when I was 19 years old. Y'all, it took me 3 tries.
Everybody, wish me good luck for my driver test today because this is my 3rd time taking this.
But I finally got it, and it was because of the parking. I kept hitting the cone. I hit the cones the first 2 times because I only knew how to park with a camera. And the 3rd time I took it, I used the camera because fuck it. I get my license.
Shorty got a license, yes.
Oh no, don't do that. Now it's car time. I already knew what car I was getting because in September I said I was getting a car before the year ended. So when I said that, I went looking and I knew I wanted a Chevy. I wanted a Chevy Cruze because I heard they was small and I was like, okay, that's real easy to drive. I finally settled on one. We go to the dealership, we go look at it, I test drive it, y'all. It was so nice. It was just such a fun experience for my first time. So I get my license, I get my car, and I'm psyched. I'm taking Snapchats, I'm just doing my thing. I'm feeling like hot shit. Now, this is where it goes wrong, because your girl was feeling like hot shit. I'm at the point where I'm now trying to record while I drive, because at that time, that's what everybody was doing. I'm like, oh, I want to flex. I want to flex that I can drive. I want to flex that I got my own car. I want to flex. And that's the problem with younger me. You always want to flex when you should have just shut your ass up. I'm working hella overtime before and after I got the car. I just wanted to keep my car. I said I'm not getting repossessed, and I'm not gonna be the type of bitch with a car that ain't got no gas in. I was always at work, and this girl that I worked with, me and her kind of got our license at the same time. So naturally started like talking shit to each other and was like, I saw I'm a better driver. She had a car, no license. I had a license, no car. So we would sit there and talk about who better at driving. I'm like, girl, you not even licensed. Like, da 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 da. So by the time I got my car, she got her license. So now we both at the same level. This was going on literally until I skirted and crashed, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you how. And I'm gonna blame her just a little bit because baby girl, don't be telling me I can't drive. But anyway, fast forward, this is the day of the crash. Y'all, it was snowing bad. It was like that slick snow, that slidey snow that would turn into black ice at night. Like that slippery, slushy shit. And I go all the way to Walmart. My sister literally telling me, be careful, don't be, you know, don't be going nowhere you don't need to be going. But anyways, I make it there and I make it back. And the reason I say it's crazy is because Walmart was 20 minutes from my mama's house. I ain't never drove in the snow, y'all. I ain't never even drove in the rain. Barely ever on the highway. I had this car at this point, maybe, and I'm trying to do the most with it. I make it there and I make it back. Now it's time for me to go to work. I make it to work. Now it's time for me to get off work. The home girl, she replaced me, and of course we get the bullshit talking shit and all of that. I go and I get in my car. We have each other on Snap, so like when we don't see each other, we'll be on Snap. Not always, we're not always talking shit like that, but we be kikiing, let's know that. So I'm about to get on the road. We're still talking shit. She sent a message which was like, oh, you can't drive, or you'll be chilling, or she said something about me not being a driver or something. And I'm like, shit, all these snaps I got of me driving.
Really and the goat. Oh! Really and the goat. Oh!
And I was like, oh, I could send her one real quick. I pull my phone out. I open Snapchat. Why as soon as I press and hold, what I see through here is the reflective yellow and black on the garbage. I'm seeing this in front of me. I'm about to hit this is what I'm thinking. I'm looking like, oh shit, I'm finna hit it. So I naturally just yanked the steering wheel. I just yank it to the left because I'm not finna hit that. But I guess I must have yeeted that bitch because that's when all hell broke loose. Next thing I know, I'm turning this way, but my wheels are this way. And then I'm like, okay, well then let me turn this way, and then my wheels go this way. And the next thing I know, I start seeing the back of the car to the side of me. And I'm like, ah, I'm screaming, I'm like, so I spin. I'm just holding the steering wheel at this point. I hit the brakes, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. If you ever are in a hydroplane situation, I can't even talk because I'm just like so freaked out again.
We don't care.
If you're ever in a hydroplaning situation, all you gotta do is hold the steering wheel as straight as possible. Don't hit the brakes, don't hit the gas, don't turn, just grab it and hold on for dear life. But anyways, like I said, I see my ass coming up from the side. Next thing I know, I'll be like, okay, I hit the brakes. Cause I didn't know what else to do. I was spinning. I just closed my eyes because I didn't know what was gonna happen. I'm like, if I'm finna die, I don't wanna see. And next thing I hear is boom.
My head hit the wall. Boom.
And I'm like, okay, we're done. I feel a little whoop. I roll, bitch. I roll, bitch. Land on the fucking top of my car. After all the dust settles, and I'm just sitting there. But I'm upside down, y'all. And I'm just disoriented. I must have thought I was dead because I sat there for a long time, like, how am I gonna get out of here? And then what jolted me to move was something was like, no, in GTA, when a car upside down too long, it's gonna explode. What? Bro, I immediately unbuckled that seatbelt, land on my neck. I was sitting there digging for my phone because I can't see. The only light is the light from the display. And y'all, guess what the hell was blasting still? Fucking falsetto. I'm talking about the loudest volume. So I'm disoriented. I'm overstimulated. I can't hear. I'm over there. I'm looking for my phone. I find it. Turn the flashlight on. Bro, I'm trying to open the door. I can't open it. What? What?
Police! Help! Police! Help! Help!
I've tried all the doors, and the only door that opened was the back passenger door, but it only opened enough for me to hit one of these. Does anybody see me? I'm in a ditch. I'm in a fucking ditch. And I'm like, yo, if I don't get out of here, I'm going to die.
Should she suffer? All right, clap if you think she should suffer.
GTA had me so convinced that me being upside down in a vehicle, I was gonna die because it was finna explode. I'm gonna take a couple more hits. This dude done just told his wife that they sold the house. And now, as I'm sticking my hand out, waving and waving, before I crashed, there was nobody on this road. And speaking of the road, because I really didn't talk about it, let me draw y'all a fucking picture real quick. Largo Road. If you're from PG County, you know what I'm talking about. One-way lane, either going one way or you're going the other. This road is very long and it's very dark and very wavy, and there's trees all along the side of this long, wavy, dark road. There are no street lights, barely can see the houses. It's on some left turn type of vibes, and the houses, the ones you can see, far in the distance, and they kind of like broke down. You know them rundown houses that you see? Yeah, it's giving one of those. Those are the only ones you can see. And this road is like that until you get to a certain point. There are no more neighborhoods or houses. It's just empty fields between trees. And I crashed right where it feels and empty and it's just trees. I didn't see nobody on this road when I crashed. But when I stuck my hand out, it was a person. She said, are you okay? Like, and I'm like, no, like, help me, I'm stuck. And she's like, I called the ambulance, they're on their way, don't hurt yourself, and da da da, touch yourself, make sure you're okay. And I didn't even think to, am I bleeding somewhere? So when she said that, I'm like, damn, not only am I about to blow up, I could be dying. At that point, it just put me in another mode to get out of here. So then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna break these windows. I start kicking the windows. Doom, doom. There's nothing happening, bruh, nothing happening. I get to the windshield. That motherfucker is in the dirt. The hood of my car was buried so much until the wheels started. That's how deep I was in this ditch. And I'm like, I can't kick this windshield because I ain't gonna be able to get out anyway. So I'm like, all right, the back. I go to the back. As soon as I cross to the back, I touch the ground and it's wet mud grass. I ain't never been so happy in my life to feel wet, muddy grass. I crawled out the back of that motherfucking car, back windshield, like I was in an action movie. It felt like a movie because I'm like getting messy. I'm fighting for my life. I figured the moment I found this wet, muddy grass that the car had seconds for me to get out of. I had seconds to figure out where I was bleeding from. I thought that was it for me. I'm like, I need to get out of here in the next 2 seconds or I am going to die. But I make it out, y'all. I crawl up out the ditch and onto the road, and I think I just laid there. And that lady ran to me, and I don't know what truly happened between her running to me and the ambulance pulling up and the cops pulling up and my stepdad pulling up and like me being in the ambulance. Guess what? Didn't even get a scratch or bruise, nothing. I was perfectly fine. But mentally, that's a whole different story. I thought I cheated death. So I thought Final Destination was after me. Y'all, I go from one battle to the next. So for the next 3 days, I'm on edge, bro. I am scared. Not only am I scared for my life because I think I cheated death, I'm also scared because I'm like, is my car total? I know y'all gonna be thinking like, yeah, bitch, you flipped it. But no, at that time, I didn't know anything about cars. I didn't know what total really meant. I just thought like that meant like when the car explodes, not when like it costs too much to repair than what it's worth. I felt like if it wasn't melted, then it could be fixed. That's what I thought total meant. At the time, I felt like I cheated death, praying for my car not to be total, even though obviously that bitch was total.
No! God, please, no! No!
Damn, now I gotta get back on the bus to go work at fucking McDonald's. And that bitch was right that I can't drive. I just was taking L after L. Fast forward now, my car was totaled. We're doing all the next steps and everything. Oh, and mind y'all, during that accident, I got 5 damn tickets.
Damn!
Me losing my car was sucky. It's already hard to make it to 2 places at once. It's gonna be even harder to do that with no car. See, I was just trying to look for a big girl job. I was done with McDonald's. I wasn't gonna do McDonald's for a long time once I got the other job, but I had to secure the other job, orientation, do my first few months there type shit. Make sure they not gonna fire me before I quit this job. And that's just was like, damn, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So yeah, it just felt like all my shit was going downhill once they told me I was total. Once they told me it was total, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna stay at McDonald's and I'm gonna join the military. At that point, after I crashed my car and then I ended up getting my grandma's car and that shit went out on me too. I think that junk went out on me within like a month. At that point, I just had nothing. Like, that's how I felt. I had nothing. And I'm like, my homegirl, she done went to the military and she's doing stuff and traveling, and I am still here bullshitting. So I said, I'm gonna go ahead and just do what she's doing. Fuck it, I'ma leave. Pay that. And I left. But prior to me leaving, I gave my family the green light to go ahead and share their jokes about me flipping my car. And here y'all go, here's some text messages. I told my sister once I was in the ambulance, y'all, why she didn't believe me? She FaceTimes me, I answer, I'm in the ambulance, and why does she bust out laughing at me? My own sister. And she was talking about something she didn't know it was real until she heard the EMT talking. He was trying to ask me like how I'm feeling or whatever, because like I said, y'all, there was not a scratch. You wouldn't have guessed that I just flipped a car, but I did. Yeah, my mental was a little messed up for a while, but it's okay. What I learned was obviously don't be on your phone while you drive. Always wear your seatbelt, because if I did not have my seatbelt on, I don't know what would have happened to me. Definitely I would have been messed up.
Yep.
Pay attention. If it's bad weather, either don't drive or drive with more caution than normal. Like, just be really careful when it comes to dangerous roads and dangerous weather, because that don't play. I learned also how to hydroplane. I just totaled my other car too.
Damn.
And that will be another story time. So I thank y'all for watching, and we gonna pray on Hondia that she makes it.